everyone, it's Mike Regan here at GamingRing.com, E3 2009. We're here at the Konami booth with Tom. What are you showing us?
Silent Hill Shattered Memories. I'm the producer on this project. Basically, it's a reimagining of the original Silent Hill. And by reimagining, I mean we take the premise, you're Harry Mason, you're looking for your daughter, and then beyond that we build an entirely new game. So even if you played Silent Hill 1 to death, you still have no idea what to expect from this game. So with this game, we looked at survival horror and kind of how it works and the rules that have been established up to this point, and we kind of threw all those out and thought, if we made a horror game now, what would that entail? And so, as you can see, I'm moving the Wii remote, and it's moving the flashlight in real time with me. So this is an effortless way to explore, and it keeps the player grounded in the universe. Also, if I'm interacting with a puzzle object, I'm physically interacting with it through the Wii remote. So I'm turning knobs by rotating the Wii remote. I'm hitting buttons. Opening cupboards, picking up keys, what have you. So every action you take is used with the Wii remote and draws you in.
Is there any environments that are returning from the first game?
There will be characters, environments, different things that you'll recognize from the original game, but they're all changed to surprise you and betray your expectations. So, another cool thing about this game is that all the Silent Hill games in the past have sort of been about the psychology of the main character. And so we've taken that and made it a gameplay element where the game's watching what you do and how you act. So if you keep looking at this object, it'll go one way, and if you look at a different object, it'll do something else. And so it's building this profile for you. And then later on in the game, elements are changing based on your profile. So the creatures that are chasing you are going to be different for you than they are for me. Characters we meet might be different. How different things appear might be different. Of course, that factors into the endings at the end of the game, as you'd expect. Harry also has a cell phone, which you can use to, it replaces all the traditional menu aspects. So normally you're playing a horror game, maybe you get too scared, you pause the game, you go to the menu, you're safe. In our game, Harry just pulls up his phone, everything's still going on around him, you can still move around, so you're never really safe. Beyond your normal settings, save game, your gaming stuff, the phone also does things that you'd expect of a cell phone, so you can make calls, you can get text messages, you can go to a GPS map, and you can take pictures. And so you might have to use pictures to explore the environment. You see something weird, you take a picture, something new appears there, and that's a clue to a puzzle you're trying to solve. Lastly, with the game, a lot of survival horror games now are sort of action horror games, where you have a big arsenal of guns and axes and weapons, and a monster comes out, and you decide how he dies, he's dead, you're safe now. Well, we wanted to immerse the player more and focus on survival, and keep them scared, and not give them that safety of, I killed all the monsters in the area. And so we took out all the empowering tools, like weapons, and Harry now has to get through the nightmare world with his wits. His cell phone, he has a map, and it creates the static that's a trademark of the series when the creatures get near. Beyond that, you have environmental objects that you can drop to create barricades. You can get an emergency flare for some brief safety, but there's no way to kill the creatures. So they're always coming for you. If they jump on you, you have to throw them off with the Wii remote. And they'll eventually get back up and keep pursuing you. So if you're in the nightmare, you're constantly running for your life, you're never safe, and using that, we've heightened the tension of the series, so players will be scared throughout.
Now, Silent Hill has always been known for its multiple endings. Will this game feature multiple endings depending on your performance and your profile?
Right, there will be multiple endings. I can't tell you how many, of course, but there will be several.
Very cool. Is this co-op, or is there a co-op?
No, it's single player only.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks.